Alright, I am here. I am back. The desk is a giant mess. Let me let the camera at least vaguely where I want it to be. It is completely filled with stuff. We'll get to that later. Because this time I ate before the stream. I ate very nicely on time because the boyfriend had to go somewhere. And now I got hungry. So I brought some ice cream. So even though there was no dinner planned on stream, I'm still gonna eat some snacks on stream. I'll pick my headphones. Oh, I'll pick them up later. Maybe I can get some other people in the stream. Let's see.
Is everybody in the groove?
No, I don't think so.
We're just warming up, baby.
Music is okay, yeah. I have very sore feet, even though I didn't really walk much today. I did walk quite a bit last couple of days, not yesterday, but the days before. But then my feet didn't hurt that much. I think they hurt today because I have been having a lot of heel issues and I need to do stretches quite often. And today I finally found a way to do stretches properly. So I stretched a lot and it felt very good. last time I stretched as well was with physiotherapy, physical therapy, and then it hurt that day as well. Unfortunately, I've been walking kind of weird because it hurt today. So I actually hurt other bits of my feet as well. But that's fine. I'm done with chores for today. I also feel like I sound very tired. I feel tired, but I always feel tired. Which is why the audio is bumped up quite a bit, because I tend to talk fairly quietly. But I kind of sound even more tired than I thought I was, so maybe I am even more tired. Let's see. See if I can find my own thingies. Doesn't really matter that I'm not really in a hurry. Because I'm gonna have to eat my snacks anyway. I'd rather not. I'm fine with people not listening to me smacking my face. Smacking my mouth while eating. Snack. Can't really eat ice cream very fast because it's so cold. Yes, my audio a bit lower. Off my phone. Oh dear. Oh well. That ain't going back. Anyway. Yes. Too many buttons. What? Okay. I cannot find my own messages. There a way in Discord to find your own messages. I think I found it. Although it misses too much nonsense. So Sophie, I might need to get me some socks. Oh, found one. All right. See if I can type, and let's see if people might show up. Let's button a random conversation. Alright, last bit of stuff. Let's see, what else do I need before I actually... start properly streaming. I need my headphones. I need to put this little thing in the sink. Snap, snap, snap. And I might need socks, or I could use the... Oh, I have the foot heaters thing here. Do I want socks? Socks are good, but I have hurty feet. Alright. I'm gonna put this away and I'm gonna get my headphones. I think that might be useful just in case for connecting to my phone, because I cannot watch tutorials on my TV or on my PC, sorry, because otherwise you will hear them too. There's no way to just listen to them on the headphones. They get streamed as well. Alright, be right back. Alright, I am back. Let's go. I brought some socks. Now my feet will be more warmer-ish. Alright. I have had a long day. Actually not much happening, just a few things that annoy me. One of the things I will tell you about, but if you are squeamish about little critters getting hurt, I would suggest stop to listen, because it's not a particularly gory story, but it's also not a particularly happy story. I have 2 cats, and then you can hear the punchline coming. I have 2 cats, and they are allowed inside and in the catio. So they have about 14 square meters of outside space they can run around into. And it is starting to get to spring. Every so often they catch a mouse. There was this thing. I don't know. Let's squish it. It seems like dust. Oh. Anyway. Every so often I catch a mouse. I am always upset by that. But it is also just the mouse's fault, because it's a very, very, very small space they can actually go into. But I don't know why. They tend to crawl into the catio. There are one vent to underneath the house in there, and I always put some hay in there because the grass just doesn't want to grow, and with the hay I can actually have less dirt and mud from little cat feet running around in my house. So they might be attracted to the hay, or they might find a shortcut through underneath the house. The catio is also up against the fence from a neighbor. So, and I think the neighbor's bamboo forest is right against that. And I think he also makes a pile of grass clippings against the fence. And I have no problem with that. There is no reason why I would be bothered by that, but I think the mice are living in there. And every so often they catch a mouse. And like I said, I'm always upset by that. I try to save them, but usually I'm too late. A little while ago they caught a mouse. I think it was a small one, a baby mouse. And I always throw them in the catio, because if they catch them, they should actually eat them, but I don't. They never do. Once they stop moving, it's no fun anymore. And a little while before they caught another one, and I tried to save him, and he was fine for a little while, but in the morning he had died. I have saved some. They tend to try to not be too mean to them because they want to play with them. My audio is so loud. Yeah, it's not that loud. Seems fine. Alright. But I had thrown out a mouse a little while ago. I also try to keep him in the catio as a repellent for other mice. I hope if they smell dead mouse, they will not go where dead mouse is. But unfortunately, that doesn't really work that way. And at some point, I just throw them out. Today, my cats tried to come in. I have headphones on, so I kind of miss whenever they are overexcited and make noise. He tried to come in, and then only then I realized that he had a mouse. But that one was dead. That one was not able to be saved. Had already died. Not sure why. Well, I always try to see how they died and how they die. And I always check if they are actually dead or just frozen. Although with mice you should be able to see because they breathe very fast. The heartbeat is also extremely fast, but I don't think I can actually feel it at those moments over my own heartbeat. But the breathing should be visible. So I check just to be sure. And that mouse was dead. Actually, yesterday I saw them frolicking through the garden, so they might just be... there's one of those parasites that makes mice less afraid of cats. It's a weird thing. I'm still not really sure if it actually exists or if it's common or not. But at least they were frolicking through the garden in the middle of the day. So I was really confused about that. And also not particularly safe for the cats, or at least for other cats as well. There are more cats in the neighborhood. That seemed like a bad idea, but I saw one baby and one adult. And today the adult was caught and dead. And a couple of hours later, the cats tried to bring another one inside. And that one was still alive. Just barely. That was a little one. They put it down and I tried to distract them because the first few times that I tried to take their mouse away, they bit down. Especially in that moment. So now I try to distract them, but that might have actually been a bad idea because this one was kind of beyond saving. It was bleeding for being a tiny mouse. It was bleeding quite a bit. Then I tried to give him back, but all they did was play with the poor hurt mouse. So then I decided to just take it from them. I had to clean the bloody floor. Sorry for the details. But then I was kind of flabbergasted as to what to do, because I just can't kill the little thing if it's still alive. To be honest, I kind of assumed it would just die within either minutes or hours. It was very wet, very sad, very hurty. Could not walk. Either broke a little leggy or broke its back. I'm not really sure. But since I saw them looking around yesterday, and the other one was dead just a few hours ago, I decided to just put them together. Because I was assuming it was its mama, and it might have been, I just imagine things with these kind of situations. It might have been looking for its mama. Might have been worried where its mama had gone, and then got in the catio or followed its smell, because the little mouse was still in the catio. And I just decided to put them together, even though the mama was dead. Sounds kind of morbid, but there was a logic behind it. I was not trying to torture the little mouse needlessly. And he did crawl around the mama mouse, daddy mouse, I don't know. I didn't really have mama characteristics. But he did sniff at it a bit and crawled around on it. But then I got a little tub with holes in it for usually snails, to be honest. But it has been for mouse taken care of. So I put them in there, put some paper in it, and put them somewhere slightly warmer. And after a couple of hours he was still alive. I did not expect him to be at all. I thought he would be dead. The other mouse I had saved in that little basket was lived the night, but didn't look as hurt as this one. Yeah, pretty much. Unfortunately, the thing I put him on, which was warm, stopped working. But it's decently warm in the house compared to outside. It's fairly cold outside. I didn't want to put the baby mouse hurt and without its mama, possibly without its dad, because the last mouse I had gave me dad vibes. One of the last mice to take care of. Thought it might have been his dad. I don't know. But anyway, depressive story aside, it is still alive. I put it somewhere else because it was in this room. But I put it somewhere else over another heater. After a couple of hours, I gave it a few little snacks. I don't know if it wants the snacks it did move around a little bit. It's kind of hard to move with broken leggies, but it has paper around it so it can just drag itself to possible snacks. If it is actually hungry. It did not seem thin. I have no idea why these critters come into my catio. I wish they wouldn't. I'm fine with them running around in my garden. And to be honest, if they come inside the house, it's fair game for the cats. But in the catio, it's kind of upsetting to me. So that's still garden. Apparently, they are attracted to the hay I put down. Or whatever, I don't even know what they're attracted to. But I hope he is not in too much pain. I have no idea how that works with those little critters. I assume there's so little consciousness of self-awareness that it is not really aware that it's dying, but on the other hand, it's a basic instinct. So I will just check in a couple of hours if it's still alive. And if the thing that I put it on this afternoon is charged again, I will put it back on there. But that's one of the reasons why I'm so tired. I wanted to do other things, but stuff kept happening. Yesterday I had a lot of tradesmen, people who do jobs in the house, who fix things in the house, come over, and that is so incredibly stressful. Although today somebody came over as well, and at the moment I'm kind of over it. But I had to fix an issue that has been going on because there was leaking from the neighbor's bathroom on the ceiling of my bathroom, and it got very, very moldy. And story time. It got very, very moldy, and these houses are fairly old, or apartments, to be honest. So things always get moldy, especially in wet rooms like the bathroom. But I ventilate very well, I think. So it's not that bad. But I always feel like people don't take me seriously. Yeah, your house is moldy. But the upstairs neighbor also says that. So I never feel taken seriously. But I know how much mold accumulates over time. And that was just a lot more than there should be in one very, very specific place. So I took a picture and sent it to the rental thingamajiggies. The people who I rent this apartment from, who are supposed to fix this stuff. And then that was in October. And then that whole process got started. So it takes a couple of weeks before they takes a couple of work days before they get through your thing. And then they contact you, they move it along to the company that has to fix it. And that takes a couple of days or weeks before they contact you. It takes a couple of weeks before they can actually have an appointment. Then somebody comes to check if you actually have what is actually going on. The guy it took quite a while, if I recall correctly. So I did clean it in between, but I did take pictures. And he checked, and it was very wet. He had a little stick with a shiny ball on it, and that was a moisture measurement device, and it was very wet in that specific spot and not in the rest of the ceiling. So then he checked the upstairs neighbors, and we did have a leak before because they upgraded the bathrooms, and the people who did that didn't put kit stuff, what do you call it? The smush stuff to prevent stuff from leaking in the corners. Didn't do that around the I don't know, but thing. The thing where the water goes down into. Whatever, fine. Can't come up with words today. They didn't do that properly, so it was just leaking next to it. So they expected, because the guy the plumber who was gonna fix it, actually had to fix quite a few nearby, and he knew that was a bit of an issue, but it had been fixed before. So that was actually not the issue. So, what was the next appointment? Then there was a lot of failures, appointments that didn't really get planned properly. So every time, a couple of weeks in between, had to plan an appointment with the upstairs neighbors at the same time. The first time it didn't happen. There was one appointment first that just didn't go right. Then the upstairs neighbors, then who weren't home, or maybe they just didn't call them. And then there was another appointment that went wrong, and then the holidays, and then there was another appointment that went wrong. No, actually, no, and not after the holiday, but at some point I had to keep calling. And in the meantime, they had opened my ceiling, and it was very moldy there, and something was leaking, but I couldn't really figure out what. But they just knew they had to replace a whole bunch of stuff, so they had to order a whole bunch of stuff and had to make appointments to get it done. So that took long. And in the meantime, I had a temporary plasterboard, whatever the thing is called, on a hole in my ceiling. The hole that was covered in when we started, it was covered in moldy paper, because it was a plasterboard. What is it called? I don't know. Might have been plasterboard. Just the basic stuff. Because it's covered in paper. The outside layer is like paper, and it got moldy, and it got cut open, and there were all messy stuff. And there was a loose piece of plasterboard up there to prevent leaking on my head when I was showering and anything else, and also just in case vision. And that thing got moldy too after a couple of weeks on multiple places. Every time I saw it grow and grow, not just little dots, but still. So I was patiently waiting and hoping for nothing to go wrong, because I wanted that appointment to happen and I wanted the stuff to get fixed. And it got fixed, and somebody actually took it upon themselves to make sure everything got handled, and properly handled as well. So no point to their employees. Everybody who works there works very hard and really tries their best. Just the communication is a bit of a hassle. Yeah. But unfortunately, apparently that took a bit more out of me than I thought it would, or at least I was hoping it would. So yesterday I was very, very stressed the entire day, even after they left. They were done at 12, I think. And today I'm not able to motivate myself to do much, although I did cook. I did do a few things, but I was hoping to do more. And that actually seems to be a running theme. Every time I overexert myself, or at least when stressful things happen, after that I lose the motivation I lose motivation. I lose the ability to motivate myself. It is very peculiar, because I do feel rested. I just am not able to get over that hitch of actually getting my butt into gear to do things that I find hard. I'm fine with doing things that I find easy, but things that are a little bit harder is just not doable. And I am actually noticing that now as well. I need to clear up my desk. I just don't feel like it. But we are going to, because it's a long story. I wanted to make baby hats, because a friend of mine has had a baby, and we are going to visit them on Sunday, I think. And then the baby is... Hi, Luna! How's work? You're welcome welcome to the stream. If you're passing right through, that's fine too, but I'm very happy you at least said hi. Alright. Good. That's nice to hear. Alright, I have this yarn. This is part of what I ordered with Hobie. That was a weird noise. Why did my house make noise? Was it a cat? Might have been a cat. But I ordered some supposedly baby safe wool, and these were not cheap. So I am gonna probably send these back. I have some in use. But I am kind of not planning to use these. And I've been dragging them along to things because I couldn't decide which one I like best. So they are a bit mangled, but not too much. So they should be fine in getting back. I will try to make them look a bit more pretty. But I haven't used them, so just to be safe, I'm gonna put them somewhere. But I wanted to show them on stream. These are the ones I'm not using. I am using a few other ones. No, let's start with that. Although I do very much like colors. So I ordered too much yarn. Ooh. On purpose, because I didn't know which colors I was gonna need. So I knew I was gonna send some stuff back anyway. That's why I also ordered a bit more of these. But now I had decided for a few things. I can put the other ones safely away so they can be safely stored. Alright. I should say hi as well once if I see you streaming, Luna. Don't know if you're still here. I've seen you start streaming, but I'm always busy. So let's cover this pattern because it's not my pattern. But I'm always busy, so I don't really take the trouble of saying hi because I don't have time to actually watch the stream, but I should just say hi. I always can just say hi. I hope you're doing well. I hope work is fun and stuff. Alright, this is just stuff I ditched. This is the, looks funky, but it's just the notes for the pen for this fella. I needed a bag, so I put them here. But to be honest, I don't really plan to do much with them. I realized, I had to. Where's this other leggy? I thought I had more. Actually, I did think. Oh, right, I put it away. This is the not chenille yarn one because I had one to try out some stuff with. So I want to finish him, not finish, just make him look okay so he can sit on the shelf. He has another leggy. I need to make him a couple more leggies and then I need to decorate him with his little butt flaps. I probably wrote it down, but that's all fine. I just don't want him in bits and pieces because I mostly finished them. So I might as well just finish the last bits. Also because I realized that this yarn I was using is actually the same yarn as some that I'm saving for another project. I might as well just finish the leggies and then use it for something else because I have more other use of that color or a similar color for similar purposes. Alright, I also bought some more chenille yarn because I was somewhere and that was actually yesterday afternoon I saw this yarn and I wanted to bring it along. Boyfriend wanted me to crochet him a wizard hat, so we might do that. He was thinking of making it a red hat, because garden gnomes, wizards, red pointy hat, but I feel like these might be fine. I like this one. I prefer this one over Hobby Honey Bunny or Toucan. They are kind of tough. This one is extremely soft. This one is a bit more tough, but still soft. Might be rolled up a bit more tight. But these two are extremely soft. Pretty much all of the Lamy chenille is extremely soft. Not sponsored. Too small to be sponsored. But I just like it. It's cheaper than most chenille yarns, but at the same time, it is not cheap. Cat. Wait, you're gonna steal my chair, aren't you? Oh, well, I need the chair though. I need the chair for sitting in with my big butt. Let's see. It's very soft, but I have a pile of stuff in the place where I would need to put it. So for now, it is gonna have to live somewhere in here. Even though this place is full of stuff. So I actually have no space to put it anywhere, because I wanna get to that stuff. So I'm gonna put it right here for now. I do need to sorry, kitty. I need to send somebody a message because it is so quiet on stream. Also, just need to keep in contact sometimes. I could just use my keyboard, yeah, but I put stuff in front of it now. Could relocate the stuff. Could just type on my phone. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. All right. All right. That was me being social. Try to not hang around on the internet too much, because I just have a lot of stuff that I need to do. I tend to get very easily distracted. So sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. And this streaming actually helps. Alright, let's put this thing to the side. Very noisy, probably. And the other thing I was doing was making a puff bunny. I have actually done most of it. It's a headless puff bunny at the moment. I've been sewing all the little things together. But I got distracted by a baby hat. I would like to finish it because I actually want to make another one. I made some blue flowers as well. But I decided I didn't like them with the purple bun. And to be able to start making the blue one, I need to finish this one. And if I finish this one, I can put the yarn away, and I can actually use this bag for this yarn, and then I finally have my desk back. So I am thinking of either finishing this one on stream now, or starting the baby heads, because I do need to keep going with them. And I have been distracted because, well, no, I have decision paralysis. But I'm just gonna finish up the bun, or at least all the pieces of the bun, as much as possible at the moment, because I am getting annoyed that I so much stuff on the desk. The bun is almost ready. Let's see. And if I finish it, I can just keep going, but I don't want to get another bag, which I actually don't have any, just to put these things in that are for a project that is actually pretty much the same as this one. I'm gonna finish this one before I can actually start the next one. Get the information that I need. Let's see. Where? Oh, I'm not paying not the right attention. Where are you? Where are you? Yes, that's one. Go on. Show me what I'm looking for. Alright, I think I either need to make the ears or the next layer of stuff. Or stuff the thing. I'm not really sure which. Which is which? We're at the neck piece. So I need to add the next layer, but I might need to have the ears at hand before I can actually do that. Alright. Alright, let's see. Where were we? It is a very fun thing to do, and it actually works up quite fast. But eventually, the sewing is a lot more than you think. I knew it was a lot of sewing, but it seemed to go quite fast at the start. But then it slowed down. I did get a technique that actually worked decently well with the sewing. Sew your pom-pom tailpiece. Let's see. This is very riveting viewing. Right. It says most of them should be attached, but I will leave them open for now. Then we stuff it also in the paws. Alright, I think I'm gonna, since this thing is for meat, I think I'm gonna have a mixture of stuffing. I will try to lay a base layer of regular polyfill and things. Oh, that's a baggie of other crap. Alright, never mind. For the small bits, and if you have it not go through some things. Oh, that's not what was supposed to happen. That's where I ended up. To be honest, where am I? And I tried to cut as little yarn as possible. Try to keep going from where I started. but I also rather not do 2 seams through, so I'm just gonna cut it here, and then I can just fill the thing. I'm also gonna remove the stitch markers because I pinned it together with stitch markers because that was easy to do. I think I'm just gonna remove them. And I had one spare in his foot because I actually know pretty much the next step. Because because alright, I wanna stuff this in his little feetsies and his little handsies. Well, his feet can't get stuffed, but his hands can. Little fingies, although they look kind of weird, but I think that I followed the pattern properly, and he has weird elbow nubs. But I looked at the original pictures, and those also seem to have weird elbow nubs. So I think they should just be, they are what they're supposed to be. I also have a lot of holes. To be honest, I expected a lot of holes because puff flowers give big holes to the side. Oh, I think the boyfriend just got back. Be right back. Alright, I am back. I wanted to hear how his evening went, and it all went okay. It was quiet, which can be good or bad, depending. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Like I said, puff flowers just make. Let's see if I can get it in camera. Where is it? Sometimes they just make a little hole. I think I tried to sew these together weirdly. See if the camera. Yeah, this little hole. I don't know how to prevent it because all the flowers kind of have that. But some have it more than others. But I sewn the connecting single crochets together, so that's not really the problem. It's just the connection between the puff flowers and the other stuff. Right, let's get a small layer of this stuff everywhere. Just to have it be covered up and visible from the outside. Then I should have some random stuff. I cleaned up some old stuffing. Oh, that was too much. I think I'm gonna try to use that. For most of it, because it's for me anyway. I didn't use stuff for somebody else because it's old futon stuffing, I think, that I had as a bed for a little while. But I cleaned it and I washed it multiple times, I think. So as long as it's for me, I'm just gonna use that because I saved it for a reason. It's stuffing because it's a shame to throw it out. Just crap. And it's big chunks, so less chance of it actually going through. But I would like a little white layer on the outside. And I do need this random crap to be in there as well. It's the leftover bit. Now I did have some very small stuffing bit in here because I cut the tail pom in shape. There we go. Let's try to get the small stuffing in between the big stuffing, shall we? Let's get some more big stuffing in there. Just to make a little hole to put all the small fluffs into. Just so they don't fall out. Very small fluffs. Come on, small fluffs, get in there. And for other things I cut the yarn that I use for stuffing in very small bits. But for this one I'm just going to leave it as it is. As I cannot be bothered. Make sure it is stuck in there. I wanted to finish up my newspaper out today because I thought I actually had would been able to do that on Monday, I think. At least I made a nice time. I had 1/3 done on Saturday, I thought 1/3 done on Sunday, and I thought 1/3 on Monday. But I think something came up, and I might have had more newspapers than I thought. So it was too much work, but I left just a few bits. It was dark. I figured I'd get them done. either yesterday or today. But unfortunately, I was actually so tired today that I couldn't finish it. Now, tomorrow, I have another newspaper round. So, tomorrow, there's even more stuff to do. I was hoping I'd get it done before I needed to start with that one, but unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, I did not get around to that in time. Alright. Gezondheid! Sorry. It's Dutch for bless you, or Gezondheid, or whatever. Alright, let's stuff the bun. The little headless bun. Let's see what else we have in here. Did I add a little test piece in here as well? And these are all the little leftover. You might just make a stuffed rug blanket from these. That's hilarious. They just leave these kind of little leftovers. But otherwise. And unfortunately I was now, because I am behind and didn't get around to it today, I'll have to do it tomorrow while I still have my other newspaper round. And that is usual. That whole newspaper round is just too much for one day. They changed all the bits, so they were supposed to call me for it, but they didn't. Of course they didn't. They never do. Because I'm just a newspaper boy. That's fine. Now I have to figure it out myself, and I've been not motivated to do the newspaper round anyway lately. But I also quit, so but I need to finish up the time I have. I knew I was going to lose motivation for this, so I picked the date and then quit. But these are the last couple of weeks, and unfortunately they figured it needed to change. The street layout needed to change, so my round got changed, but I don't know what to. Need to look into that. Alright, yarn, and more yarn. There we go. Let's get this little bun stuffed properly. More floof. A lot of floof on the outside. Floof needs to go on the inside. I don't want all the floof to be here, unfortunately. Alright. I'm gonna cut this little thing up because it does not need to be whole. It is a test piece for something that I don't remember it being for, and I've probably integrated into my habits. So it is gone. But it does need to be switched up to little bits. This is a bit big for just for stuffing. My sis is not small enough though. It's probably gonna be fine. I wanted to work on the baby hats, but I need to finish this up and make space because it gets on my nerves. If my desk is full, and it is full with projects I need to think about. You know, I could just put it to the side. I have a giant, because I was on a holiday with the crafty holiday. I put all my stuff, all the optional projects in a crate right here. and I went through all my projects to see what I wanted to bring along. And it is all the leftover bits are still in the crate, but I could just throw this stuff in the crate, although the crate is getting a little full, although that is not much of a problem unless I need something from it. Okay, probably do. Alright, let's get the little nubbins in there. Let's see, how stuffed is this little bun? Not stuffed enough. Here's my markers, my stitch markers are still there. See if we can get the stupid yarn dust along. And let's stuff this little fella. Little fella. Let's get you stuffed. Looks so weird stuffing these things. Oh. Alright, let's stuff it more. Oh, actually. Alright, let's. Let's get him. Oh, it's actually starting to fall apart. Let's get some stuffing in here. Let's get some stuffing in here. Let's get some stuffing in there as well. To wash the stuffing, I've been putting it in pillowcases. Well, one of the first times I did that, apparently the pillowcase was not closed properly. And my entire washing machine was filled with these kind of annoying little things. So ever since, I'm putting less in each time. Just to be sure that whatever is in there won't come out. Just to be able to tie that knot properly. Should just make tubes with a closure thing for these kind of things, because I also want to wash my Legos at some point. I want to just do something with them at some point, to be honest. Alright, let's stuff these leggies. I might start adding more bits, because I feel like the bottom part is properly stuffed, but the top part just needs more. But I can't do that because they are still not connected. So let's add more bit to the entire thing. Let's just be social again. Just a little bit though. Time to be social. Alright, social enough. Let's see, what's next? What did the thing say for the next step? I need ears, but I want the ears to be multicolor, or at least special colors. So we needed to have the eyeball pieces. Yeah, we had the tail, we had thingy. Hi, Mark. Welcome to the stream. I am stuffing my bunny. He is headless at the moment, but we are working on that. I need to check what else I need to do for him. Let's see, we need nose, ears, feet, eyeballs. Alright, I need eyeballs for this. Do not use your eyepieces. No, alright. Just 2 6 pieces and 2 5 pieces. Alright, that was it. What else do we need? 6 pieces to the front, 5 pieces to the left and the right, 6 pieces to the back. We can do that. Then we have a head. An underside of the head. I did not make all the 6 pieces, but I made most of them. Let's see. And I specifically saved one for here. Too much stuff. So let's see if we can actually get some stuff together. Does it have a side that looks vaguely straight? Yes, it does. This one, I think. This one together. I'm gonna get the camera in a bit closer because this is a bit fiddly and might be very boring from a distance. I have managed to get myself stuck. Thank you. It is not completely sewn together yet, but we are getting there. I actually need another one. 6 pieces here. I think I might not have enough 6 pieces, but that's fine. Alright, at least 1 6 piece, and then we'll need a 5 piece, and another 6 piece. Let me get the stuffing to the side because I don't need it at the moment. I will stuff when needed. I still need to make his ears, and I need to sew everything together, I guess. I need to make a couple. I think I need 2 more 6 pieces. Oh, that's not a free yarn. That's the yarn that is in use. Yeah, that is quite, but it's still not enough to stuff the thing anyway. So I had a bit of a mess with this little bun tail. That to get that pretty actually gives a lot of scrap. You can stuff him with most of it, but needed more. This butt is weirdly stuffed. I think I might have actually used soft stuffing for the butt and hard stuffing for the rest of the body, so now he's just weird, but we can move it around. That's a bit better. Alright. This is bunny number 1, yeah. To be honest, I should be making baby hats, but my entire desk is full and I want to get rid of this fella. It's a good tail, yes. A good first pom-pom in like 30 years or so. But the internet helps. Actually, there's things sticking out. There we go, much better. Anyway, I need to finish this fella because the next project can go in the back and this can get stored where it's supposed to go. So I can get this giant stack of yarn off my desk. Because I'm actually working with this amount of space. At the moment I can move some stuff around. Oh, that's much better. It's about twice as much space. I have this fella. And all 5 pieces, I think. 1 6 piece. There we go. Is that the last 6 piece? No, I don't think so either. I think bomb making has not changed. Well, they do have kits now, but I don't have that. what's the next step? Do we need more 6 pieces? Am I actually close? The eyeball pieces are 5 pieces. Yes, I knew that. I had reserved these 2 for eyeballs. And then I have these 5 pieces, nose, 6 piece. 6 piece. Am I there with the 6 pieces? I'm just gonna wing it. I might as well just wing it, I think. Yeah, I guess so. I thought I need more 6 pieces. Oh well. Yeah, you said you decided. I did not decide. I don't know what to make. I just know a few things that I am gonna make. And hope for the best. As you do. I will show them in a bit. I just want to get some stuff done with this fella. Alright, 1 6 piece, other 6 piece. Go here. At least when I have all the pieces together, I might be able to put most of the yarn away. Because my desk is too full. Yeah, that annoys the hell out of me. Eyeballs. I did make enough 5 pieces. I know that for sure. So the big question is, do I want to put the purple on the green and put the green on the purple? Or do I want to put the green where the green is and purple where the purple is? Do we want big splotches? Or do we want small bits? Small bits? I think we're going to go for small bits. Because I think the rest of the head will be mostly purple. The eyeballs are probably gonna go one here and one there. Sorry, not on camera. Yeah, once you get the hang of them, they're mostly fairly quick to work up. Yeah, I think we're gonna divide, and I think that might be the last of the green ones. Divide and conquer, there we go. But you had a busy week too, I saw. That sounds kind of crazy. I don't know if you want me to respond to it on stream. A lot easier than texting, but yeah. Sounded extremely busy. The biggest problem I ran into with the baby hats was the size, because it is cold now, but at some point it's not going to be cold anymore. I don't want it to be a nice warm woolen hat that she can't wear because it's summer. So busy week. Dentist is not fun, but let's see, we are here. Let's see. Good. I try to sew as much in a row as possible, but I might as well just not bother sometimes. Let's see. What am I gonna patch together? Just start somewhere. It does not matter. So I can't really reach in there anymore. The headband thingies, yeah, but it kind of defines the purpose of wool, though. Wool is for warmth. Cotton is for summer. I could make cotton things as well. I went into panic mode again, as usual with these kind of things, so I'm used to it. But I learned there is such a thing as wool allergy. Babies can have wool allergy. That is unfortunate. But I'm not gonna panic. I'm gonna ask his brother, the dad's brother. Just need to find a moment to ask. I can, but I have freaking 3 days left. I need to block them as well, or at least wash them to see if they come out a decent size instead of going way too big. But we might visit another time and I might make something else and we shall see. But I want my desk back, so I postponed this thing at some point. But I need my desk back right now. Yeah, people always have been able to be allergic to everything. Just with the internet you hear about it. But it's usually something with proteins. That is what sets the body off. The defense systems. Fortunately, we have learned much about those allergies, so they can be recognized easier. But still. The bun still has holes in them everywhere, but they are alright. They are doable. As long as I don't stuff around the holes too much, should be fine. It does have weird elbow bits. These are, if you put the neck to the side, these are its pawsies, supposedly. These are its weird elbow bits. I looked at the picture and the original has them too, but they look weird. I also sewn up the feet before I stuffed them, so they might be a bit wonky. But that's fine. Yeah, gluten are proteins too. You have a week of antibiotics? Alright, let's get your flowers together. I might need to yell something at boyfriend in a minute, because I turned on the heater and it's getting very warm. So then you need antibiotics? Is it that bad? Or is it because you have diabetes thingy? Or you bled a lot because it was a lot of work? Then I can imagine. Although they usually just give ibuprofen to make sure it doesn't get that infected, although it only treats the symptoms. Be careful with the antibiotic. Well, I don't want to be the person that says antibiotics. No, your body has to heal the natural way. No, if you have to take antibiotics, you have to take antibiotics, but it does put a load on your body. Ah, yes, I understand. I think well-managed diabetes would not be more of an issue than regular human beings. I mean, you know what your blood sugar levels are. Other people don't. All right. It does screw up a bit of your whatchamacallit? Gut biome, actually, basically. But yeah, if it has to happen, it has to happen. That's unfortunate. I was gonna say take good care of your body and eat healthy in the meantime, but I think I don't have to tell you. I think you are fine in that regard. I don't think you need that advice. Is that what's gonna happen if you... Oh yeah. A lumpy week. Lumpy. I know what you mean. I can imagine. Alright, I am tired of sewing as well. Although that would be... makes sense. I knew what I signed up for, let's put it like that. Yeah. Fix the heater in a minute by myself. There we go. But will it be a lumpy week or does it have after effects once you stop? Because it takes a little while before the gut biome gets back into its proper state. This sewing is fiddly, but also because it is so what do you call it? The thing itself is not neat, so the sewing can also be not neat because it is fine. So I can just mess around. So it is actually a little less fiddly than you would think. Because I can just stab it and hope for the best. Instead of with a neat piece, I need to sew in specific places and with specific tension. Otherwise you see the difference in the stitches. Oh, there is something that is poking out. That is not my yarn. Get back in there. There we go. We have wrangled it into place. Yeah, it's doable with a plastic needle. I do too. Although, I don't know how she did the feet. I did them from the inside out. She did them after stuffing. Yeah, just stabbing things randomly. That is a good kind of sewing. Or neat ones. Is the neat ones your thing? Alright. Let's see if we can fix this hole. Because it is just a bit too much. And maybe this hole. But it is, I thought it was actually quite fast because I did the butt piece and the surrounding ones. And that actually went quite fast, but I forgot there was also vertical stripes instead of just horizontal ones, so that was a bit more than I thought it would be. And then you sew stuff together, and then that creates another hole. I do have a bit of a trick of sewing this thing together. I got the hang of it, but it is still a bit messy. I can do neat sewing, I can do messy sewing. Well, I prefer to do neat sewing, but this one just doesn't lend itself for any way, shape, or form of neatness, because if you try to pull them too close together, another hole opens up, so that's not worth trouble. I did got a bit of a hang of it. I stick them in on the side and then go back underneath. So I couldn't find a stitch. I thought it was a baseball stitch, but it is not. It's also not a mattress stitch. And at some point I made it so I went in through the whole chain that is to the side and then go back through half the chain. That means your stitches are barely visible. I actually did quite nice with the contrasting colors, I think. No, neatness is not a goal. And it is actually less of a puzzle than I thought it would be, because it is just a vaguely round shape. I positioned this one not correctly, but that's fine. It will fix itself. So it is less of a puzzle than I thought, which is fine. But it's still fun. Also nice and chaotic. We like that. Let's see if we can get these two together. Yes, we can. And I still like the thing, but I don't like the holes. I actually like the chaos. I generally prefer less chaos, but it is good to have chaos sometimes. It keeps life interesting. No, I ain't doing a red one. I actually have a lot of red colors. I didn't think I would, but I have quite a few if I combine it with pink. But no, I have learned. I'm even getting close with just the purpley pink. And I'm also close with the green for the zombie bunny, but it is good enough. What's up, kitty butt? Yes, you caught a mouse today, didn't you? You even caught two. You little murder mittens. Yes. Now, the next one is the blue one. I don't know. You can call it a drowned bunny, but I don't think that applies to bunnies. You need pale, unhairy skin to have blue be considered that. Alright. I really need to turn down the heater. Just a quick sec. I want to finish this one first. Yeah, and it's also a vaguely purple-ish pink in real life. So it should be fine. I gave him different colored toesies. Would you look at that? Sweet little purple and white toesies. I thought I needed to make two more 6-leafed, 6-petaled puff flowers, but I can't really find where they are supposed to go. So maybe I already made them. I didn't think I did, so we might be in for a surprise. You want to tell me how it went at the dentist? Sounded like quite a big job. Unless you don't feel like sharing it in the stream, that's fine too. Alright, almost there. I am going to finish this one up. For the first time in quite some time. That is rough, man. I had my teeth done as well a little while ago, but oh, nice. Not having to pay for dental work is nice. Yeah, the peeps that clean my teeth also is not covered under insurance. I do have a really good dental insurance because my teeth are a mess, but fortunately that is not actually properly covered. Ah, checkups. Very good. Very important. Just extra good cleaning. Alright. We have a bun. I am going to turn on the heater and maybe get myself a drink. I do have a glass of water, but I'm hearing my boyfriend have a whatchamacallit? Brain fart. That's what we got. He has had a long day, so he finished his day with a cocktail, and I would like to have a rum and coke, maybe. Just to round down the day. Although, yeah, it's a little after 10. It should be fine. Alright, be right back. I need to turn on the heat anyway. Gonna take me just a sec. All right. Brandy and Coke. That sounds decent as well. Brandy is. What is brandy technically? I know it was used to be brandy wine, aka just a generic term, and I looked it up at some point. And I completely forgot. Unfortunately, I cannot have too much caffeine in the evening, so rum and coke is usually not an option. I did find caffeine-free coke. Unfortunately, that is also sugar-free coke, which is not tasty at all. I am fine with sugar. Cognac. Oh, right, yeah. That's what it was. Alright, chicken nugget. Let's see how much chicken nugget I am. Not in the mood for that thing, but we need to soldier on because I need more space. Need to finish stuff to get more space. Otherwise, it's all full of stuff. I'm probably not going to be able to finish it tonight because I do. Yes, it is gross. Very much so. And I had another recall of stuff, and apparently the cans we had need to get recalled, so I need to bring them to the damn store again. But that's fine. That's life. That's being an adult, but I don't want to. Let's see. Where do we attach the little dingly bits? Oh, we need one more here. So, alright, let's get one more here. No, and I feel like it should just be possible to get the caffeine out without taking the sugar, or without taking the sugar out. But apparently it's the same thing as the gluten-free, sugar-free bullshit dilemma. You get lumped on one pile. So if you want caffeine-free, you can't have sugar either. Alright, I'm glad it doesn't work that way with tea. Too much chloride? It was not as bad as the last one. Last one was what people actually got sick. This one was just a little bit over the regulated limit. So presumably if you didn't drink all of them, you should probably be fine. Chloride? In Dutch chloraat? Something. One of the things. Yeah, I've never had anything recalled before either, but I checked the numbers and apparently we were actually exactly the cans that were not good. Surprisingly enough. You returned stuff because it was something chlorine? Yeah, it might have been. It's probably not chlorine itself, but a derivative or version of it. I might look it up. Let's see what the actual term would be. Chloride? Yeah. Chloride. CHLORATE. Yeah. Alright. Words have stopped having meaning. If you looked at a word too long, it just becomes a jumbled mess. Alright. Anyway, let's sew this thing together. What is the difference between chloride and chloride? Oh, really? I didn't think that was possible. Alright, that's nice. I did bring stuff back because it was open, but the thing I got the replacement for was also open, so apparently there was just not wasn't really glued. Ah, yeah, you drank half the bottle, but you don't like it, sure. Right, this one was supposed to go here. Let's attach a little thing. Too long yarn, get back here. I need to make him ears as well, but I don't know what colors I want them to be. Nope, let's get this at least vaguely on camera. Not like I'm professional or anything, but still. But I got new caffeine-free Diet Coke. Sometimes one can of regular Coke is possible to do in the evenings, but yeah. I don't want to chance it. I want to sleep at some point. Although lately my preferred beverage of choice might be a double thing. My beverage of choice has been whiskey sours. I make a hell of a whiskey sour. It wasn't. I was working here, but now it is. I might need to bring my berries back then. I don't want to return stuff. I already have to return the Coke cans, and I know for sure I get my money back. I just can't be bothered. Such an annoying day yesterday. But that's normal. No? Might not be. Well, my whiskey sours are not good for you. They are sour sugar water with a whole bunch of alcohol in there. And you need to have the right kind of whiskey to make them with. And to be honest, it's a fairly bland whiskey. Compared to actual proper whiskies. But I don't think I would like it, but I like the punch in the face it has. It has a weird combination of sweet, very sour, and somewhat smoky, or at least the oaky taste whiskey has, which is a fascinating combination, and it's very easy to make because I just get as much lemon juice as one lemon gives me, and I add as much sugar syrup as I feel like, and then I add some whiskey, and then it's good. And then I add some more whiskey, and then it's better. Alright, we are almost round. Well, somewhere. It does have a lot of holes. Oh well. I am sewing a bit randomly because I don't want to cut my yarn. I really like it, but I do like very, very sour and sweet flavors. I gave my boyfriend. My boyfriend tries the stuff I drink. I don't like beer, so I don't like the stuff he drinks. But I gave him the stuff I drink, and he thinks it's too sour, too tangy. Yes. That is quite obvious, yes. Even though that one that he drank was actually fairly sweet, so that is. I prefer even more sour. He always often tastes my whiskey sours and pulls a face. That's funny. Because I'm usually the one who doesn't really like certain things. Yeah, I like rhubarb. Although the rhubarb we have, the things we do with rhubarb is usually covering it in sugar and combining it with either banana or strawberry or both. I didn't know rhubarb leaves were poisonous though. I'm glad I learned that before I started making things with rhubarb. We are at the end of where we need to be at the moment. Alright, let's finish up this thing then. To be honest, I didn't know I liked sours before. Didn't think I would. But at some point we started making cocktails, and then I realized I like strong flavors, and I am fine with high alcohol percentages as long as they get covered up. Berry poisons. Oh, okay. So just the green parts are poisonous, I am assuming. I used to play with them. Well, I might have played a little with them. We used to grow them as well. Alright, good to know. Alright, let's go one more. Let's start right here. I prefer to keep sewing, but I think the next part's gonna be very fiddly. So I think I'm just gonna sew the ones together that I already have, and then see how we go for the rest of them. Yeah, I know what part you eat, but you also have you have the red stem, and then it gets vaguely pale, and then you eat the leaf. You don't eat the leaf, you eat the stem, I know. But I thought there might be a part of the stem that you don't eat because it is paler, like with potatoes. Yes, I'm doing fine. Thank you very much. Like with potatoes, if you don't eat the leaves, you don't eat the green bits, but if the potato itself is going green as well, you don't eat it either. So if there's green on the stem of the rhubarb, you might not eat that either. I don't know. I was thinking about that. But I will look at the picture. I know vaguely how rhubarbs work, because we used to grow them. But I have not looked at them in quite some time. Alright, let's get these two together as well. Try to sew from the outside, otherwise they're gonna be a lot different than the other ones. Don't get stuck. It has so many lumpy bits. The yarn gets stuck on the lumpy bits. Alright, green on the stem is fine. Alright, good to know. I hadn't looked it up, and I'm probably not gonna grow it anytime soon, because it is a perennial. It's called multi-year plant. I did not know that, but I don't think we're gonna be here for much longer in this house, so at least maybe next year, this year, but not later than that. I'm not gonna assume we are going to be. I don't want to bring rhubarb plants along while moving. I hear snacking in the kitchen. But whiskey sours are good, yes. Not good for the stomach, but good for the soul. Well, I don't have any stomach problems anymore at the moment, so. Oh. This one together, that one together, and then I'm gonna see if we can actually have more. Hey, you found a picture. Alright, I will look at it in a sec. And then if I finish this seam, I am going to not be sewing this thing together anymore. I'm just gonna put my yarn to the side, I think. I very much like to finish this bun, but I wanna do something with more hats, and then I'm going to go to bed. That's no problem. Didn't take that long. I am busy sewing a bunny together, so. Burp! I'm a look. Look at the bird first, I think. Bird! What the? Ah, it's a cute bird. How's it called in English? What is it called? What called? Rhubarb! Ah, yes. Alright, just until the leaf starts. Nice. I could have asked my dad because he grew them, but thank you. Come on, bunny. Ah, wren. It's a fun word. I like the word. All right. How was running? I hope it was a fun time. Come on, bun. Thankfully, the needle is not sharp, otherwise I would have stabbed myself underneath my fingernails. It is unpleasant. The violent W. It's a run, right? And it's reading, not reading. I know, I heard the word. Not all the words. But I heard a lot of words. we have silent letters in Dutch? I don't know, actually. I never thought about it. Don't think so. I was watching somebody, I think German person, talk about sewing. And he said sewing. And that is exactly how I would pronounce it as a Dutch person. But it irritated me immensely. Because I know it's not sewing, but it should be. Because that's how I would pronounce it. You were reading and reading. Oh! Amazing. I was reading and reading. I'm thinking of another pun. I'm trying to think of another pun, but I have none. No, well, it might actually be, but I was watching somebody else, I think. Somebody who does leatherworking or something. He might have. If I would pronounce the word as I thought it would be pronounced, I would also say sewing. But yeah. Yeah, those are one of the weird words. One of the many weird words. Alright. Alright, he has a weird accent as well. He sewed, I think, if I recall correctly. Alright, the bun bun has a neck, vaguely. So we're moving out to the head. Yeah, we need the puns. There were a lot of puns last time. Oh my goodness. All the doors. I almost forgot. Time flies. Look at little bun bun, little decapitated bun bun. We'll stuff him later. Alright. Let's see, what else do we need for the next part? We need... Alright, we got his stuff. Where do you want me to attach the nose piece though? Middle front, presumably. So the nose piece goes here. And then... It's a Demogorgon, I think. Is that what nowadays is the joke? And then the two eyepieces get added. A nose piece. It's not gonna get any better until it's completely sewn up, so. Especially without the ears will be quite creepy. Oh, and now it has teeth as well. Look. I should make it little teeth. Haha. Alright, anyway. It is a nice stuffed bunny butt though. Let's see. Either one of those is gonna be that one and that one. These vaguely look like grapes. Yes, you are right. Alright. Awesome. And eyeballs connect to each other as well. But what else do we need? I need to know what else bits we need. Need 1 5-piece for the top of the head, so that would be this one, presumably, because I don't have any 5 pieces left. I might start puzzling it another time. He has a very elongated head. I thought I needed 2 more 6 pieces, but apparently not. Alright. Let's see. Let's assume this one goes here. Yes, I do. Hopefully I won't forget. I'm better at remembering, because probably gonna put him to the side for a little while. I could just put in the eyes now. Oh, he has funny face now. I'm trying to plan it out. Alright, let's give him eyeballs. You're alright. I got a feeling I don't have any translucent eyes, so I think he looks so funny. I think we need to give him the biggest eyeball we got, which is big. If they fit. Alright, let's see if that's actually a size that makes sense. Alright, bunny face. Yeah, that looks like the proper size. Alright. Let's give him eyeballs. Alright. Do I need to cut off the back? I don't think I do. Not with this one. Perfect. Yeah, I don't have any bigger eyes, so this is gonna have to do. Now just see if we can actually get them through, because the hole in the middle is quite tight, because I tend to work very tight. See if we can open up that hole. Ah. Almost. Come on. There are so many jokes. Let's not make any jokes. Come on. Come on. Come on, you little eyeball. Let's get some heavier equipment. I shouldn't have pulled that magic ring so tightly. But there you go. That's what you get for crocheting neatly. Oh, scratched the eyeball. I knew that would happen. Alright, let's put another one. Come on, you can do it. What, not making the jokes or polite to the bunny with putting his eyes in? No, it's not gonna happen. Alright, maybe with brute force. Gonna have sticky outy eyes otherwise. But I think he might just have sticky outy eyes. Because, oh, that's even gonna be an issue. Oh well. Come on, you can do it. Yes, there we go. Either. Alright. Now it's tilted. Come on. It didn't want me to. I could find a knitting needle. I barely could get the needle through, so at least it's some way. At least it's not sticking out that much. The back of the eyes is showing, but it is tilted though, and that annoys me. Just don't have anything to cover the front. I'm gonna scratch the thing. Let's see if we can use a back of eyeball as a front of eyeball. Ow. Alright, we need two. Do we have two? No, we do not. One of these things, so that's probably gonna go wrong, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Pliers, tweezers, whatever. Ugh. Don't go, please. Alright, hold with this hand. Yes. Hold with this hand. Yes. No. Yes, please. Put pressure on it with this hand. No. Yes. Alright. No. Thank you. Yes. Don't fly into my eye, please. What are you? Oh, that was it. Alright, fine. Where did it go, though? What? Oh, there it is. Alright. We got one eye with just a couple of little scratches. It's one down. Let's try to prep for this the other one. You are right. We need to poke some more things through here. Let's see. I should have pokey things. Let's try these pokey things. Come on. Ah, there we go. That's 6mm. That should be fine. I think we are good to go. This one was actually a bit easier than the other one, so. Alright. Let's poke the eyeball in the hole. Ah, much better. That was easy. That was a piece of cake. Prep work paid off. Let's get the knot out of the way. Two clickies. Yeah, two clickies is the same as the other one. Which is still not properly set in, but this is for me and not for somebody else, so that's fine. We got two eyeballs. Beautiful. And if that was the hardest thing I had to do today, I will count myself lucky. Yeah! That's a good hole. What's up, kitty butt? Yes. Did you wake up? Did I wake you up? Alright. No! Are you upset? Are you upsetty spaghetti? Upsetty spaghetti kitty. Oh, sorry. That was a cat hat too close. Sorry. What's up? What do you want? Oh, you want to be on my lap. I want... Just a second. Alright. Yeah, now you can. Yes, kitty butt. There we go. Hello. Do you want to join the party? Let's see. Still haven't decided which side I want this one. I think I'm gonna put it on this side. Bunny eyeballs. Here we go. Yes, kitty needs pets. I need to finish this though. This is the grave cat. Yes. He's called Miso. The other one's called Mousy. Little mouse murderer, that's what you are. Oh well. But he's my little mama's boy. So he needs pets. Unfortunately, if he needs pets, he really needs pets. So I am having a hard time working on this thing. Yes. Yes. You're my little mama's boy. Yeah, he brought multiple presents. They cannot go outside freely. They have a catio of about 7 by 2 meters. And mice get in there for some reason. You assume they're smart enough to not go in the place that smells like cats, but apparently they are not. So the young mice, baby mice, or at least the young ones, it's finally sunny weather and they go outside and they get snatched. Or the mama or the daddy, all of them to be honest. Today we had 2. That is a record. Yes. Ow, static. And I am always sad, but yeah, mice are dumb. Yes. You catch them because they get into your place. Let's see, how do we connect the bun? To be honest, I think we only need to make ears. I am just gonna call it because I can't make bunny ears with a cat. But at least I can put them together. Ooh, whereas where he does not. Yeah, I'm always surprised that we actually love cats so much, even though they're little murder machines. I don't really know how that works. Although we are also little murder machines, technically. Even though we don't do it ourselves. Yes. Alright, this vaguely looks a little bit more like a bunny, although it still has the gaping hole. Which is still disconcerting. I do like that I can just connect the things with stitch markers. Makes shaping a bit easier. Let's see, we had this, and I think we need one at the top. And then there was something about a 5-piece and then the ears. So I think we only have a couple of spaces left. I think the 5-piece goes in there. Oh, actually I've connected this one wrong. Let's try again. I was hoping to be done with this one somewhere in between last stream and now. But no, I had to do it. Alright, this is how far it's gonna go for tonight. I would like to look at the baby heads. For a quick sec. Although this one's not gonna let me, but that's fine. And then I'm gonna call it. Although my desk is just as messy as it was before. Can't really be helped at the moment. It will get better at another day. At least I got the little bunny almost done. Bring on the hats. I need to relocate the bunny first. What is the bag he's supposed to be in? Ah, cat has given up. Thank goodness. I think this is the bag where it's supposed to be in. Progress. That's what we call progress. You can keep that one. Bring on the heads. Well, actually, I only have one finished, and I haven't really finished it, actually. I decided a lot of the yarn that I had for the project is going to go back. Because it was expensive and I don't need that many hats. But I figured out which ones were most likely to actually go back. Alright, Bun Bun, you hold the needle. There we go. Well done. He's got a weapon. Now just ears, and I think we were almost there. Thank you. What are you doing, kitty cat? Don't throw up. Just being weird. I think you're just being weird. Alright. So less creepy from this side, hopefully. Almost an actual bunny. There we go. Where did I put the other stuff? Oh, don't fall over. Thank you. Alright. Where did it? Oh, that's where I put the other stuff. Bring on the hats. Alright. This is the assortment of bits. Let's throw the assortment of bits on the desk. I am trying to make 3 hats. I have made this one. It is somewhat small, but I want to finish it. But I do want to edit some stuff. So I think I'm gonna finish this one as soon as possible. I kind of like it. I might make a little bow on the top. It has had a pom-pom, but I don't really want to put a pom-pom on because it can get loose. And I think if I make a little bow, it should be better. It has nice little ear flaps. Although I want to make the ear flaps a little bigger because I think they're just too small. And I think I'm of making it a little higher, but I also don't want it to fall over our eyes. But I do like this little shell stitch ridge. It's also thick enough to not have too many holes in it. I was thinking of maybe even making the flaps for the entire back, but I'm not really sure about that yet. This one, I like it, although I'm not in love with it. I have trouble sizing. It used to be smaller, but I'm afraid that it's still too small, but it should be the right size for a baby, although baby hats apparently can differ in size a lot. Then I had another hat, which is called where is it? Where are you, hat? There you are, almost. Thank you. But I saw another pattern. Come on, phone. Come on. Yes, thank you. Okay. Where are you? There you are. It is by mellownits.com. Is it? Yeah, it's mellownits. The although it's a crochet pattern. It's called the Pixie Head. I can... No, I do not have a measurement of the head. No. I can ask the brother-in-law, but to keep it a bit of a surprise, but I don't think he can get further as approximately something like this. So I was thinking of making this. It's also very cute. And it's double-sided, so it needed a contrasting color, and the yarn I was trying to use for it did not have a proper contrasting color. It was too bright. But the yarn I was trying to use, I made a test piece. I don't have it anymore. Was the same as this, and that with the 5.5mm hook actually came, the test piece was very holy, so I decided against it. But I have yarn one size thinner, and I decided to double strand it, but I don't have that much. What a mess. I don't have that much, so yesterday I went to the yarn shop nearby, and they actually had yarn that was for the right specifications, but it is a little less fluffy, but it is a very close in color. But now I'm actually thinking of using this for the contrast color, or just double stranding this. I'm not really sure. And I have this yarn that's the same thickness as this one. I can just go to the yarn shop nearby and get more yarn like this in different colors. I don't know if I have a matching color I can use with this one. But I do need to double strand it, otherwise it's not going to be enough. I did make a lot of test pieces this morning. It looks very green. It is purpley blue. I don't know which is which. Oh, this is the first one. This is a 5mm hook. This is on gauge with a 5.5mm hook. These two yarns double both together, which makes it a bit more. Let's see if the camera can pick it up a bit better. Nope, nope. We're gonna get green, just green. I think it is mostly purple, more purpley than green, but it's a beautiful color. But I can't decide whether I want to... I actually realized that looking into the specifications for baby safe yarn, this one actually has a rating 2, whereas this one has a rating 1. For babies it's actually supposed to be a rating 1. Oh, that's me, snacks. Brokjes? No, you don't want snacks? Alright. Then you don't get snacks. They wanted snackos. It's safe. Misschien komt Mo zo nog wel bij je. Misschien komt Mo zo nog wel bij je. Snackos. En Mies wil geen snackos. Ja. Alright. Yeah, I also double stranded darkest with itself, so I can get more of this. But it's less fluffy, it's more microfiber-y. Although it is still warm, all these yarns are a breeze to work with. So I could just combine these two, although I can't double strand this one, but for the inside color I could be using this. But the pattern, that pattern actually looks easier to adjust because it's a cone-ish thing. But I could also just combine these two for the outside color and combine this one with another for the inside color, or I could combine these two for the inside color and this one for the outside color with itself. I don't know. I can't decide. I like the dark, but it is less floofy and less soft, but it is very warm. And it's apparently more baby safe. I was thinking of using this for the outside and double stranding it. Or I could adjust the pattern and try to single strand. But I would have to adjust a lot and I don't have that much time. Yeah, and that wouldn't be easier with the sizing. It also has loops around, well, loops, the thighs. Yeah, although the pattern has puff stitches, so I would have to stop at... Sorry, weird noises. I would have to stop at a point where the pattern ends, so there are limits. But... Sorry, I'm trying to figure out if you can actually hear the TV. But I can make it bigger to another point where the pattern stops, or just make it a size larger. But also because it's a cone, if it's a little oversized, you can just hold it open, and if it's a little too small or decently a teensy bit too small, you can push it up because it's not going to be size specific. And it's also very cute. So I don't know how to deal with that. But I like the floof. This one is a little bit floofy. This one is not floofy at all, although they're all very soft. I also tried double stranding it with a very thin yarn. I also tried knitting this one, which is fun. I had the new knitting needles. They are fun. The smallest one are too short, but I did put some on my wish list. And these are the biggest ones, 3mm, 100cm, I think. I don't know. And the other ones were okay-ish. What was it? Well, it's this pattern. That's very hard to see. I can share it, but I feel like you get the gist of it. All the bumbly bits are 2 rows of puff stitches, so it's actually fairly big. Let's see how much rows there are for the small one. Small one, where are you? Let's see. Head size measurement, newborn 13 inches, 33 centimeters, which is fairly small, so might make it a teensy bit bigger. And it is 35 stitches, 19 rows. The other one is 43 stitches and 21 rows. Alright. But it's so pretty though. In this case, it's better to be bigger, yes. With this one, I'm not so sure, because it will be very floppy. Although I could make this one in cotton as well. Too many ideas. I just need one thing that is okay. And I was thinking of also making little mittens with it. But I don't know. I haven't figured it out. But they are very nice to work with. And I'm quite glad that I can actually get something close by. In case I change my mind. Although it's not as fluffy, and I really like the bit of fluff this thing has. Squish. But it eats up yarn like no other. This one's almost done and makes only a tiny head. Although this is worsted weight. Weight 4. I think. I've been sleeping on it for days. I have until Sunday, and I want to block it or at least wash it once as well. But I am probably gonna sleep on it, yes. I'm probably gonna crochet tomorrow. Yeah, that always works. At least then you know if you want it or not. But I will sleep on it, so I needs to go to sleep. Where's the button? But that was it. I was hoping to finish the bunny, but I didn't. I was hoping to clear off the desk, but I didn't. And I was hoping to make some progress with the heads, but I didn't. So we did stuff. Alright. But tomorrow's another day. Let's see, tomorrow's Thursday and Friday. If I finish it in those 2 days, I should be fine. Otherwise, I have no idea what I have to do. But at least it's solved. I look forward to that too. We shall see. I did buy some more yarn though. I bought this one, and this one, and this one. It's very, very soft. Might make a wizard head out of them. And I haven't even started on a temperature blanket yet. This is just for me. Because I was feeling stressed. That's why I buy yarn. But that's it. Alright. That is it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me, Mark. And that